Mind having you with us in every firefight.
What is going on, Division Agents? It is Leon Rage here, and we're back at it again on Tom Clancy's The Division. And like the previous video, we're going to be going over the talents and what builds they complement. Now, before we get into the video, I want you to know that this is just my personal opinion from my experience on how I play, and yeah. So without further ado, let's get into it. So the build we're going to be talking about today is the Reclaiming Tactician build, and also known as the healer and support, I guess. So I will leave a link in the description box below on how I've made this build, and if you want to check that out, you're more than welcome to. So today, like I said, we're just going to be going over the talents, and I'll show you a little bit of gameplay on how this works. So going into the talents, we're going to be showing you that I play a little more defensively. So all my talents are going to be more as kind of an overwatch type of thing. So I'm constantly I'm not offensively, so I'm in the back. I'm playing more defense, making sure that the people in front aren't getting hit as hard, and I can make sure that I can heal them whenever I can. So going into the talents, we have a SOCOM marksman rifle with 164% headshot damage. Balanced, weapon reaches max accuracy faster when shouldering. If you're anything like me, you're not that good at aiming, so this is going to help me out a lot. Determined, killing a target reduces all skill cooldowns by 7.5%, so this is always good to have in case your station goes off and it's on cooldown. So all you have to do is just pull this gun out, kill a few enemies until your cooldown is 0, or until your station refreshes completely. And prepared, damage increased by 15% when more than 30 meters from the target. Now there are other talents that you can have for a marksman rifle, or even for, well, normally I would use it for a marksman rifle because, like I said, I'm playing as Overwatch. And the other talents I would go with is brutal, which headshot damage is increased by 12%, and deadly, critical hit damage is increased by 15%. Either one of those two builds with these three, in my opinion, would make a pretty good role for someone who's constantly with the marksman rifle who is on Overwatch. Going a little more offensively, we have a SMG converted USC. Now take note, I don't usually play with this gun, but it is one of the guns that I had in my stash that has, for me, the good talents that in my opinion, that I think are pretty good with this build. So we have destructive, enemy armor, or yeah, armor destruction value is increased by 15% when using this weapon. Everybody's gonna have armor except for red enemies. If you're not on tier 5, or if you are on tier 5, if you're not in the mission that's on hard or above, usually red targets aren't going to have any armor at all, so they're the easiest ones to take down, which no one wants those. So anything that's elite, veteran, and even on legendary and incursion, they're going to have armor. Having destructive on is going to be very handy to have, and I hate this scrolling up thing. Yeah, destructive is good to have because it gets rid of the armor a lot quicker, especially if you have a gun that has a very high RPM. You're just going to get rid of that pretty quickly. Then you have ferocious. Damage against elite and named targets is increased by 10%. So a lot of missions are usually going to have elite enemies, so this is always good to have in a gun that's going to be your main offensive weapon, just to be dealing out more damage. And since this, you can kind of switch between offensive and defensive with this build because you have a marksman rifle with good Overwatch abilities. This also means that you can be up in the front lines with your group moving along with them rather than having to stay in the back and just heal. And then last but not least, we got predatory. Killing a target regenerates 35% health over 20 seconds. You are a healer, understand that, and that doesn't mean that you are not going to need healing yourself. A lot of times with me, I don't run the first aid to give off heals. I run with the defibrillator, just in case someone gets down and they're not going to be able to make it to the radius of my support station. So, this being said, if I'm getting hit several times, I would like to be able to heal myself, especially because this is on my offensive weapon. And predatory could also be good for the marksman rifle to be on defense, because sometimes there are enemies that focus on you rather than the people who are pushing up, which I think is ridiculous, but it is what it is. So these are the talents that I use for an offensive weapon, and these are the talents that I use for the defensive weapon. So we're going to head off into a mission with, like the previous video, a group of randoms, just to show off what this can do. And we'll see you soon. So as you can see, I'm going to be trying to go with a group of randoms on the Times Square Power Relay on Legendary. So let's see how well this goes. Let's see how well this team cooperates with one another. And hopefully I can give you a better video than the previous one about my stability and accuracy, because that one was kind of a letdown for me. I will try to do more of a defensive talents for that build, because I feel like the way how I played it was just garbage. And it's just me. I don't think the build is bad. It's good for people who don't have a lot of practice with shooting games. Maybe you're not as accurate or stable as you want to be. So this is always good to have. Like it was a good, decent build to have. And let's see what we got here. Okay. It looks like they're at the very beginning still. And they're waiting for a fourth. Let's see, what are they running? He's running flame turret station. Or Martian's running flame turret station. Alex Ghost is running a flame turret. And I can't tell. I'm guessing it's Seeker Mines?
A new agent is joining.
I would assume it's Seeker Mines. Ah, okay. That sniper's doing quite a bit of work on me. I'm glad they have their... Oh, okay. This is... Normally how me and my crew do it, we have one tank running down there. And then we have the rest, the three of us up here in case these rushers come up.
Warning. An agent on your team requires aid immediately.
See, that's the whole point of having that defibrillator, is to make sure you can pick someone up real quick. And I'm down. Good thing I put off the station beforehand.
Alert. Friendly division agent is down.
And that's down. That should get someone up at least. Oh, this person's unconscious.
Warning. An agent on your team requires aid immediately.
And yeah, so far so good. Wow, 285, 282, and 280. Okay, I wish I would have seen that. There goes that person. I wish I had a little bit more stamina on this build so that way I can take a few more hits. But a lot of these guns that I have on are not fully optimized as I would want them to be. So... Oh shit. Just Can you put the station down? Nice. Someone has a sticky bomb. And that was me being offensive. Heading out to be a little defensive now. See, normally if I was with my team, I would be telling them to be setting off those flame turrets and those seeker mines. Just to push the enemies back a bit. Put that station right there. You always want to put the station behind cover and behind whoever's getting hit the most. So that way they don't always go down. And if they do go down, they can get picked right back up. And it was very difficult. Really? China, would you hit something? It's really just me. I suck at this game. As you can tell. Wow. And there goes my station. But it's okay, just like I said, we have that... shit, I forgot what ability it was called. I think it was determined. Not determined. Fuck. Oh, well, shit. There, just in case. There you go. The only problem I have with Ferocious is that it doesn't do any damage. They're not Ferocious in general, but the fact that there's no talent for veteran ranked enemies. Let me get back in here, get some heals. Yeah, we're done with that area. And cancel it for an overheal. Pretty good on ammo right now. So let's see this through. Where's this tank at? The Devil would be good as well, the exotic marksman rifle. Just for that free talent that the gun has itself is the, what was it? Body shots make headshots, I guess, yeah, it increases the next headshot damage. And then I believe headshots increase stability for about 30 seconds. The body shots, will increase headshot damage for, I think, the same amount of time, 30 seconds as well. But that's also a good gun to have. It's a semi-automatic. I do believe it's probably one of the best marksman rifles out there. I don't have the heal, which is the, I believe it's the sidearm that complements the gun. Okay. Normally with the crew that I always run with, we always stay down here, and we have our tank usually just kind of egging them on to come out, and we always just ending up shooting everybody that comes down the stairwell just so they can get a wall of bullets. Jesus. Ow, why? Look at that. Character flinched and that grenade wasn't even at me yet. I don't understand that part of it. Why am I taking bleeding damage? Nani? Excuse you? I do believe I was not hit with any grenades. Yeah, I do believe that this paladin guy has probably the better sense of what's going on, since he's further back over here and this is a place where you can fall back to. So that would have been a bolt action. He would have been down a lot quicker. And there he goes. Put this on me. I think someone has an MDR here. Jesus. Would you pop out, please? Okay, I just suck at this game. Alright. There we go. Okay, I can't see this guy. Can't see either of these. So I gotta throw that out. See what that does. We're gonna play a little offensively. Have complete faith in the other guy to hit. Would you stop? Okay.
Warning. Additional hostiles
Alright,
detected.
finally. And he finally got him. Good. Alright. To be honest, I've never really played on this side before. So I don't really know how well this is going to be. I feel like I should be closer to them. Oh, okay. There's more enemies over there. Oh, that would have been me. Alright, now I'm not going to put the station up, just so that way I can save it in case one of these guys needs it. Having someone with final measure is really good for this
Alert.
portion too.
Friendly division agent is down.
Hopefully that'll hit him. And he wasted the ultimate. Thank you. Oh no, you're aiming at me. God damn it. Chin up. Oh. Okay, where you going? Ow. Like I said, final measure would be good to have. Who the hell shot me? Was it you way the hell out there? Okay. Showcasing how I suck more than what the build does. So, like I said, having that balance helps me out, but not enough, apparently. And now, of course, we got the gunners. And they're all within the same area. Kind of makes it easier for me. Okay. And that guy has the perfect overwatch spot, which is usually the place I always take. There we go. Done and done. Now we're just gonna restock. Oh, excuse me. Oh, that's right, we gotta... Wait. It's telling me to go this way. Okay, someone's gotta pick up the lunchbox. Or, no. Did someone already pick up the lunchbox? There you go. See, this guy knows what's up. Put this there for us, so he doesn't have to worry about going down so much. Usually the healer and grenadiers are going to be your main priority when going up against like any legendary or challenging mission. Yeah, your station's gone. And then of course after that is always going to be your tanks. Your enemy tanks at least. Taking out these enemy tanks are a bitch, especially because when you aim for their head and you still hit their shield instead. Like that. So you want to keep his attention, let other people flank him just like that. They really should be focused on that pack of his. Sentry call, another person with sentry would also be very good for this side. So, yeah, like I said, so having someone with reclaimer than having someone with sentry for this portion is always good to have, considering the fact that with the 4-piece sentry call, it marks enemies, so they take 5% more damage. So if they can mark them up to 3 times, I do believe that is a 15% damage increase that they take. So having 2 people who are good with sniping with marksman rifles is very good at this point. And this is all basically what Overwatch does. Oh, that was beautiful. And as you can see, normally with my team, they usually run up and then come back. So that way me and whoever else is up here doing all the marksman rifle, we can get everything done a little quicker this way. And they fight on our terms, we don't fight on theirs. Which is something that you don't want to do. You don't want to fight on their terms, which is going up to them. You always want them to fight on your terms. You want them to come to you. Okay, this guy couldn't. I probably should have left my healing station there for them, but I don't feel like it was a necessity to do so. This fucking guy. I don't know if they maybe keep him alive.
Warning. Agent on your team is down.
Maybe they have a certain way for doing it. I'm not too sure. But this is the reason why I kind of don't like running with randoms. So now I have to scoot back quite a way. Usually you want to stick with your preference of playstyle and the way how you run things with your friends or your group. And that's the whole point of having the defibrillator as a healer, so you're not just adding on to people's health when they're low. That should be more on them, on their part. But you know, there's some people that can actually pull off the actual healer thing and then just let their station pick up everybody. And this is the reason why I like playing Overwatch better than being out here with the front. As long as I can protect that station, I'll be good. Jesus, what is that guy doing? Would you kill him already? Okay, I need that to go away. Let the cooldown begin. Jesus. Okay, now I need to look for medkits, because I have 3. I'd like to at least have 4. Normally I stay way back over here in this little area. Keep overwatch. And like I said, usually with my crew, they go, it's 2 all the way up. Usually we can have 1 in the middle to give them cover fire when they come back, and then I'm usually back there. And then while up there, the furthest I can throw my station is exactly right here. So that way all they have to do is just come out to about here, and then they'll be able to be picked up by the station. So having someone with the defense gear, 1 with, I believe, final measure, 1 sentry, and 1 reclaimer, should be able to do this no problems. Oh, enemy healers. And this is the reason why I say you want to have them fight on your terms and you not fight on theirs, because these enemy healers always put out stations constantly. And they always put them in like the most ridiculous places where the radius, like where they put that is not the center of the radius, which is very fucking ridiculous. And I'm down. Great. But someone's station's right here, so that's good. Picked me up just in time. You don't have to crawl to that. I'm here.
Warning. An agent on your team requires aid immediately.
Oh, plus Chingo. These guys are wasting this shit, honestly. Someone could easily run with defense. Because no one else is going to get him, I might as well do it. Is that final measure? Does someone have final measure? Nani? That's good to have. And the only bad part about this area is that you're wide open right here. So you want to make sure that you don't have anyone coming up on your sides. Hey buddy, give me a boost. There you go. There you go. I'm not gonna waste why aren't you doing shit? I think this video would have been a lot easier to have with my crew, but none of them are online, so sadly.
Hostiles detected.
Okay, and this is the part where you definitely gotta scoot back. I don't know how these guys do it, but we're gonna figure it out. That's where the damage to elites come in. Nice. I don't know who the hell was hitting me. Whoever it was, they hit me hard. Oh, Rusher, of course. Okay, so for me, I'm gonna be about right here. Can't see that guy. Why am I using this? Whoa, hello. I'd rather be up there. Of course, none of these guys worry about the damn snipers up there in the front. Son of a... Okay. I don't understand how a green light does damage. But it is what it is. I'm not the makers of the game. There's one. There you go.
Hostiles detected.
Call that back. Get an overheal. Let the cooldown work down again. See, this is the part where you gotta push back. And what I mean back, I mean way the hell over here back. It's like, I mean, like I said throughout this video, it's like you want the enemies to come to you. You want them to work on your field. You don't want to be playing for them. You want them to be playing for you. And on this portion, no, I don't think the tank's out yet. Unless that's the tank way over there. Is it? No, it's not a tank. Normally there's a tank that comes out. That tank does not take any damage at all. What you have to do is destroy his little pack, which might seem like it's invincible, but it's really not. Let's see, you put a turret here. Okay, I was gonna put mine there. See, at this part, while there's two right here, there would be two up in the front. Usually it'd be the tank. The tank would be taking out those stations that the enemy has out, because they have a ridiculous fucking regeneration. Which, I think that's something that I might have to do if I don't die in the process. This person right here, you want to watch out for. It's basically another division agent. And they have the sticky bomb, and it's basically a one-shot kill. There's one healer down. I do believe healers always drop medkits. Oh, I'm down. Oh, I barely survived that. Yeah, that is what you want to look out for, because that thing is one shot, one kill. And I'm down. But my station's going to pick me up, so there's no worries on that. Is their station gone? I think their station's gone. So, jeez, my phone is going off the chain right now. Yeah, someone has an urban MDR.
I'm gonna take you out.
Yeah, they're further up ahead. Call that back. Let the cooldown refresh. And here we go again. That's the reason why I love being a healer. Could easily pick someone up when they go down as long as they're near me. That right there, that healer is the first thing that has to go. There's that one-shot kill, I'm telling you. Alright, he's being picked up by the station, I believe.
Warning. Agent on your team is down. Requires assistance.
Oh! Or, okay.
Warning. Hostiles detected.
Like I said, we were too far up ahead. Yeah, that tank right there, I don't see his name. Sergeant Wilher, or Wilbur. Yeah, don't bother trying to do damage to that guy, he's not going to take any. Oh shit, my station's gone. Like I said, the only way you could defeat him is if you shoot the little pack behind him. And after that, he's guaranteed dead. But the harder part is taking off all these little butterflies that come out everywhere. I'm gonna put the station on me. I cannot do shit here. Normally I love taking the high ground, just because it's so much easier to do sniping. And I'm always playing defensively, so it's better for me just to sit back and just try to headshot anybody that I can with my horrible ass aiming. Alright, so like I said, don't hit this guy, hit everyone else. Call the station back because I didn't know it was short. And I'm down, of course. Okay. Well, at least they're not using it like constantly, back to back. At least no one's going down like every 3 seconds. This is probably one of the easiest legendary missions to do, just because it's pretty straightforward. You bitch. This person right here is the one that you want to get. There you go. No, they're dead. There should be another wave of enemies coming out after this one. Huh. Oh shit. The station should get him up. This person might have the 6-piece tactician on, which is pretty good. Ah, someone's on. Yeah, that guy. I gotta get away from him. Is there 3 people that have a station? I believe there was. Shit. Okay. That's the tank. I'm usually not this aggressive when I play as a healer. I'm usually pretty preservative. Alright, now comes the part where you take down the tank. But you gotta have someone have his attention while they shoot the rest of his pack. Normally what you want to do is throw like a little shot grenade at him so he doesn't move. But you want to make sure that he's actually trapped in it.
I'll take every last one of you.
Oh. Normally someone with the tactical link would be perfect. And there it is. That's the end of the legendary mission. That should kill him eventually. And there it is. And we got an exotic cache, shotgun, sniper rifle, or marksman rifle I should say. And we did it. Took us a little longer than what I'm usually used to, but it was still complete. And yeah, you got any good? Nah, no classified. It's none but bad. Well, not really bad.
Alert.
But
an agent is now leaving your team.
We got some good. Well, hope you guys enjoyed the video. This is how to, I guess, not how to, but this is the talents, what I believe would be working. This video would have probably gone a lot more smoother if I had my crew on, as I've been saying, but it is what it is, and I will see y'all next time.